Hey Libra, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your April reading. This is for, I can't think. This is for anyone with Libra in their chart. Cross-watchers, you're more than welcome here. If this reading does resonate with you today, feel free to like the video, comment down below, leave your feedback, subscribe, okay? I really appreciate the feedback, you guys. It helps me as your reader. It helps me as a coach, okay? So yeah, with that said, I guess we can pretty much get into this, okay? Your shadow card this month is the Well in the reverse, okay? So feeling like you haven't been able to possibly take off on an idea that you had, okay? Maybe in business, right? Planting seeds, but it's not happening. This is a very, it's the energy of an ending, okay? It can come in somewhat self-destructive, so be very mindful of that, okay? But really, it's just that stuck energy, okay? We do have the Empress right underneath that. I want to note that, okay? Try to have some compassion this month, empathy with others and yourself, okay? The Empress is the mom of tarot, right? So she's very nurturing, she's very giving, she's very understanding and patient, okay? So you guys are showing up in Aquarius energy here with the star in the reverse. Your crossing energy, you guys have a lot of major arcana this month. Holy crap. Okay, your crossing energy is Pisces, okay, the hangman. You guys are showing up really unhappy in some type of test of faith, okay? Could just be coming out of a tower moment. The star in the reverse can talk about not getting what we want, but it can also refer to trauma, okay? It's like this energy of like everything has gone wrong. There's this loss of control, loss of knowing who we are, what we're supposed to be, what we believe in, okay? Loss of a connection. Again, that test of faith energy, okay? And again, your challenge is the hangman, which is gaining a new perspective, surrendering to this, okay? For a larger purpose. So let's take a moment to clarify this energy because these are heavy. I don't even want to get into the reading before we know what we're dealing with, walking into it. Interesting. You guys really put yourself out there for something that you were drawn to or you felt was in your soul path, okay? The star is not just like, you know, a wish, okay? It's like soul work, right? We have the Page of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Cups in the reverse. Like you feel like you waited, okay, for this, but at the same time, it's almost coming in like a missed opportunity. It's something that you want. You want to be seen or recognized or successful, okay? And the Page of Swords is you. It's small though. That's what's interesting. It's like the effort was too small for something so grand. It's like, yes, the universe recognizes that you put yourself out there, but on a very small scale. This is interesting. So for some of you, you could have lost your job or not gotten a promotion that you were looking for, okay? Because the whole purpose of this is to come out of that energy of bankruptcy, poverty, okay? Whether that's actual financial bankruptcy or poverty or energetically, okay? The Five of Pentacles always talks about a very dark time, okay? Can talk about the dark night of the soul. When we go through a deep loss, in a connection, and it can talk about actual death. Again, financial issues, mental health can be really popular with this, depression, right? The whole point is to bring you out of this, okay? The divine is saying it's like if you got what you wanted the first time, you wouldn't have had the motivation to change, or if you not had gone through such a loss, you wouldn't be able to find the gratitude or level up. This is all about leveling up with a new perspective, okay? So let's look into that here. Because I see your focus right now is very much like, no, it has to look like this. This is the only thing that would make me happy. This is the only thing I want. I have no other choice. It has to be this way. So we'll look at that in a second. Tell me about the challenge of a new perspective. Ace of Wands, Knight of Coins, and the Six of Coins. Wow. It's all about taking your time, about investing and not doing things impulsively. Perhaps you tried to nurture something or bring something together before it was ready, or you were trying to force like the first thing you were drawn to. The Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, okay? This is one of the slowest moving energies in tarot, my Libra babies, okay? And as a Libra, you guys love to take your time to think about the options, right? What's for the best good, weigh the pros and cons, okay? It's very Libra-ness, right? Look, I feel like the fact that something has taken a long time, or this has been playing out a long time, or you felt stuck for a long period of time, feels like such a downfall to you. But this spirit energy here that's being conveyed, okay, is literally saying, no, this is what's going to give you that perspective, okay? When we're in the Hangman, we need to just surrender, right? We quite literally need to suspend ourselves, okay, in air. Take that time out to gain perspective. And this is something that comes with time. It's not going to come to you immediately, or these changes aren't going to happen overnight. But with this time out, you will know and you will feel confident in what you want to invest in and what it is that you do want, okay? Or you can create from this situation. There's no doubt that there's been a hard loss, okay, or dark time for you here. But not all is lost. You can create from this, Libra. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please, in the reverse for Libra. Ten of Wands in the reverse. You have to release the idea that it had to be one way, okay? That is coming on as like this, a lot of pressure. It's a self-narrative that you're telling yourself. There is a different perspective. Again, that's the challenge, is seeing a different way. The Devil in the reverse and the King of Wands. Yeah, it's like, this is a running energy. Listen, I'm glad that you want to detach what's not good for you. That's great. Okay, you really do want to put yourself first here. You want to end some type of cycle. You realize it's time for that. So that's wonderful. Okay, that is in alignment with your soul. Okay, that's what's being asked of your soul. The Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck here, okay? So that's the whole point, right? You're on the right track, but the way you're going about it, okay, that's where I need you to pump the brakes a little bit. That's where we need to lean into this Knight of Pentacles energy and slow down, okay? Because this is running. This is like, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm leaving, I'm done, I'm cutting all my ties, and I'm doing what's best for me. Again, good decision, but slow down, pump the brakes, because we don't want to run. I promise you, we cannot run from our problems, Libra, okay? And I know that you know that. Let's move on to your past. It's your energy here with the Justice in the reverse, okay? There was some type of decision made, okay? An argument, a falling out of some sort, a break, right? That felt very unfair, like you got the short end of the stick. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Could have been in a marriage and a commitment, had to do with your beliefs. Like, I can't believe this is how it played out. Like, I trusted in my God, in my religion, okay? That type of a thing. The Tower, yep. You didn't see it coming, so it felt shocking. It's not a coincidence that you guys are showing up as like having a test of faith with the Star in the reverse. That's your energy immediately in this reading. It makes sense now with the past, the Four of Swords. You had to learn a lesson to break a cycle. There's a lot to learn from this injustice that you feel from the past, this unfairness that I see you can't really do anything about. Like, the decision was kind of made for you. I feel like I have to sneeze, so excuse me if I do. Tell me about the World, please, in Libra strength position. A cycle is ending, so a new one can begin. Oh no. Sorry. There could be travel. But this is about your fulfillment. Again, when you learn these lessons, okay, that this Tower moment brought to you, that this test of faith brought to you, it's like a whole new level of Libra. Four of Coins in the reverse, the Queen of Coins in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, okay? The cycle of you not feeling stable, of you not knowing There's something about being able to establish boundaries or stand up for yourself or fight for what's right. Again, a lot of this might have to do with like choosing yourself. And I do see that as your focus. Remember, we talked about that, right? You saw it, like, you have to do what's best for yourself. We just didn't want to run, okay? We didn't want to do it impulsively or in a self-destructive way, okay? Because that is how you guys were showing up. Like a big fuck this, I can't take it, I'm running from it. Like, no, you're on the right track. We do need to do something about this and leave the situation, but we can do it in a healthy way, okay? This experience is teaching you how to do it in the healthy way. That's your strength. Giving more to yourself. That's what's been missing, okay? On your plate that's been balanced, and it's felt, right? The scale has felt off balance for a long time, and we know as Libras, right? I have a Libra moon. We hate that. We hate it so much. Well, good, because now it can end. Okay, I know it's very painful, but allow it to be. Your sacred wound is your teacher. That just came to mind, okay? I really love that quote. Yeah, 10 of Swords, exactly. You just gotta let it go. Have to let it go. Too much betrayal to our own selves by putting people before us, overthinking, overseeking, I'm getting, and others. Going forward, this is great. Page of Cups, okay? It is the card of the inner child. Could be someone from your past coming forward, maybe sending you a text, an email, a letter. Okay, it's a small gesture, but it is a surprise. And it does have to do with this injustice in the past. It's important for you to stay connected to your intuition with this, on whether you want to either invest in this, accept the gift or the communication. Yeah. Ace of Coins in the reverse. It's somebody that either rejected you or you rejected them. Again, because you knew you had to choose yourself. They might come back around, okay, with an apology is kind of what I'm reading here. Okay, interesting. Your advice, I think that's interesting because I knocked it like this way, and it's the card of confusion, not wanting to see things. Address this. Address what it is that you're confused about, okay? Also, listen, I'm just going to read it for you how I'm seeing it. Don't be afraid to be confused. Don't feel like you need to know it all either, okay? Like, it's okay for you to not have all the pieces of the puzzle right now. Tell me more about this. The Eight of Swords. It is your energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strength in the reverse. Interesting. Four of Wands in the reverse. Five of Cups in the reverse. There's confusion regarding, okay, why things happened in the past the way they did, but it's in a healing aspect, right? We're not overthinking it. We're not feeling sorry. We're truly looking at it for information. Okay, why didn't this work out? Why hasn't this ever been stable? That needs to be addressed. And the divine wants you to know it's okay for you to not be able to get it the first time. This is something that's going to take some time. But your advice is to start, okay? Is to just approach those triggers, work through those triggers, recognize the triggers for what they are. Very important, okay? What you don't see coming, Virgo energy, the Hermit in the reverse. Somebody that has been silent could be coming out of hermit mode, right? Breaking the no contact. But this is also, let me clarify first. There's a lot. Okay. I think it's connected to this Page of Cups, this apology, or this, if this is in love, it might be somebody like, can we try again? Or if you broke up from like a friendship or a family member, they may try to like get back in contact with you, okay? But you need to be mindful that this person, what you're not aware of, this is hidden from you, okay? Is that they're disconnected from their intuition. They're running as well, okay? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Wands. It's that grasping at anything close, anything that's comfortable. You know what I mean? That might be your test, okay? Especially if that's been a cycle for you. Remember that shadow energy we talked about? That cycle that can come in as self-destructive? Yeah. A message from your soul is the Three of Swords, okay? Acknowledge the hurt. I don't know what you're not talking about or recognizing, maybe, but your soul is very tired. And this cycle and this pain, the sun in the reverse tried to pop out, but we'll see if it comes back. Okay, there's a block or a disconnect. 10 of coins in the reverse, the 7 of coins, the 2 of swords. You've been walking a fine line on something that you know doesn't make you happy. Like, you're hurting yourself by engaging in this, by walking that fine line. Like, your soul wants to be able to, like, lollygag, you know what I'm saying? And not, like, have to pay such specific attention to everything. Like, it's exhausting. That's what I'm getting. Like, your soul is so tired. It's like, there's something here where it's like, you know enough to make this choice. You've stayed in this situation, or you have seen enough, or you've observed enough, or you've, listen, I don't know, but you just know that something here isn't fulfilling or for you, that you do need to walk away from. Again, we just don't want to run. We don't want to repeat that cycle of self-destruction, because what's going to happen, right? We're going to run into the arms of a brand new cycle, okay? Whether it's with a person or whatever, okay? Potential outcome, 6 of Cups in the reverse. Tell me about this. This is either you being closed off to yourself or someone from the past. The World and 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Cups in the reverse. You may reject a love offer. Shit. You may reject a love offer. But listen, you also may reject it because you don't know what you want, and that's fair. Remember, your advice is it's okay to not know what you want. Your advice is to just acknowledge the fact that you're confused, is really how I'm reading this, okay? It's the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Swords in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You cannot stay in this back and forth shit. It's literally, your soul's exhausted. We saw that with the 3 of Swords, okay? It's tired. You're hurting yourself. By delaying it, I'm going to be cruel, maybe, delaying the inevitable. The Spirit was like, don't say it like that. This is a soulmate connection, okay? Whatever this is. However, it's looking like you're making the choice to step away from this, to find yourself and do what's best for you right now. And that's fine. If you've been pretending, okay, like you're not confused and you're like showing up like, no, I know what I want. I'm really sure, you can't tell me anything. Because that was kind of what it looked like, right? Just, it's okay to be confused. It's okay to not know what to do. It's okay to not, you just have to have like the first like few steps figured out, you know? And then like as you go on, the next few steps will appear. You don't have to have it all figured out, okay? You can waste your whole life doing that, right? But I'm gonna look into specifically love and career for you, and then we'll pull some advice at the end, okay? All right, so let's do love for Libra. Please, Spirit, show me what I need to see. Dang! Really? The Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor? Yeah, you could be dealing with an Aries or a fixed sign, but more importantly, destiny is happening regarding your Emperor, okay? This masculine energy here. 7 of Pentacles. Really need to give some consideration to what you want. Shit's just gonna fly out. All right, we'll do it that way. The 4 of Pentacles. Hold on. Reserve yourself, okay? Don't overgive to the situation to try to make up for their lack. I hope you hear that, okay? There is a soul bond. This has been very, very, very clear, okay? There has been a break, but what needs to be understood is you may have a new beginning with somebody, okay? Or the ability for a reconciliation or a new chapter, okay? I see it. Somebody here wants it. You're not alone. They want it too. There's potential. There's communication. The Ace of Pentacles is heavy communication. The Three of Cups is heavy communication, okay? Meeting up, seeing each other. But we need to understand that the reason why we're holding back that Four of Pentacles with that Seven of Pentacles, we're thinking about what we really want and stuff, is because, remember, our advice was to acknowledge we're confused. We're confused, okay? It's okay to be confused. Speak your truth on this. And communication. Chances are, if you're confused, your person's confused as well, right? Don't build your foundation on a mask, okay? On a lie of, oh no, we're all good. Don't do that. Be human, okay? It's okay to be human. The Justice card is right underneath this, okay? And then look what's underneath that. I don't want to go too deep into these layers, but it's the Star in the reverse, how you guys were showing up. There will be justice surrounding this. If you feel like this is your person and you're meant to be, Spirit's not even arguing with you. But there does need to be more Libra, okay? As I say that, Nine of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Independence, okay? Even if there is a new connection, a new start, a reconciliation, you need to stay Libra. Libra needs to be a whole. And your soulmate needs to be a whole. Even twin flames, their soul has been split into two bodies. Okay, that's your 3D job, is to embrace that. It's beautiful if you can come together. That's a gift, okay? But there's higher purpose above that. It's not just about romance or love or your security of having, you know, love and validation, okay? It's so much bigger than that, okay? So I hope that helps for love, right? But it's just like, go for it. Go towards what you're drawn to. Just don't overgive, right? Hold on to who you are. Remember that you're still discovering that. It doesn't mean that you have to be closed off though, okay? All right, so let's do finances, yeah? What does Libra need to know for finances for April? Could be change that you don't know about. Somebody's not talking about. An offer. Let's see. Maybe discontent with your job. My ring's falling off. My grandma gave it to me. Change is coming, Libra. You don't see it, but you're going to be really fucking happy about it. You don't know how this is going to happen. You probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You're like, yeah, I hope you're right. I am. Oh, shit. I just knocked the Nine of Pentacles right off. Okay. You have to, after you release some burden, though, there is a cycle that has to end. There will be block going forward. It's going to take a little bit of time here, but for April, I see an absolutely either like you having this restored passion in your career or getting offered a new position, right? Whether it's at your company, a different company, but there's change. Again, could be travel. This is beautiful. A new project, creation. You're like, how can I do this? How can I find this? Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit. You're going to do what you love, but you're going to have to fight for it. This is not going to be something that's handed to you, right? Five of Swords in the reverse. That's you making a choice about something. You have more control over your destiny than you realize. All you need to do is be in the flow of love, okay? Giving to others and giving to yourself. And because you're so full, you effortlessly nourish others. That's beautiful. You fill up your own cup by respecting your own boundaries, okay? Resolving, I want to say conflicts, but don't feel that means like you need to like go and like talk to every person you've ever fought with, right? No, it's like just showing yourself a little bit of, again, empathy and compassion. Remember, we saw that Empress card earlier, okay? Just letting go, moving on, making the choice. It's like, yeah, okay. This happened. We're moving on to this chapter, whether that person's involved or not, okay? Your fate revolves a lot about that, about you choosing to operate from an energy of love, forgiveness, creation, vulnerability, okay? Tell me about this Ace of Wands and Eight of Swords. Tell me about them together. Something's going to be revealed to you. Yeah, you do not see this coming. So that's exciting. I know that gives you some anxiety probably, but it is exciting. What flipped? You're going to have victory here. Again, it's not what you think or what you've been planning on. Okay? Especially if you've been struggling financially, you will have victory. It just may be a different outlet than you pictured with finances. But there's going to be an offer here. It's going to make you really happy. Anything else that we need to know for finances for Libra? Working together. Could be in a group. You hold the paintbrush. Libra! Some of you could be starting a business. I'm not even going to lie, okay? All about timing. All about taking a leap of faith. Okay? Something you've always wanted to do. It's in your soul contract here. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Go back to the ideas you had as children. It's so funny, you guys. I'm going to share this with you. I just remembered, I think I mentioned on my channel if you didn't see it, but I recently had a death in my family. My grandmother died, okay? But I had a memory that I used to write, Dear Abby. Do you remember? I don't know. Maybe that was like a Jersey thing. I grew up in the tri-state area. But there was like Dear Abby and then her sister like Dear Ann in like the 90s after she died, who took over like an advice column. And I used to like pretend that I had an advice column. I thought it was so funny considering what I do now. All right. Any last minute advice for Libra, please? There's that Emperor again. Go towards what you want. Stand in your power, stand in your wisdom. You know what the fuck you're doing. You've learned the lesson. You didn't go through that bullshit, that injustice that felt really fair or something was taken from you for nothing. Okay? There has to be something good that comes out of this. Advice. Four of Swords. Learn the lesson. That was in the past. There was a lot of soul lesson there. Okay? Four of Cups in the reverse. Look at that fours. Angels are with you, babies. Those are angel numbers, okay? You guys, come on. Come on. This is what you showed up as in the reverse into the month. When you learn the lesson and put yourself out there and go towards what you want, you're going to get everything you could ever wish for. Goodbye. I love you guys so much. Like the video, subscribe, comment down below. If you need a personal, you can email me. Other than that, have a good day on purpose. You guys are doing great. Connect with yourselves. It's your only job.